Showtime!
Roll. Oh god.
No, there's up
Yeah,
tilt.
I was gonna say no one wants dash attack basically ever. When it kills, it's satisfying, but it's like it's typically always an accident. I think I'm dead. Oh, I'm living. Yep, I don't mind it. Oh, I'm supposed to be dead. Up tilting, that's GG's. Yo, he's sick? I'm sick? Yo? Oh, man. Good catch. There it is again. The dash attack. So another thing you could be doing, too, is if I'm really shield heavy in the corner, don't be afraid to tap that shield breaker, right? You don't have to charge it and go for the Hail Mary, but just let me know that, hey, if I want a shield, that you know you can break it. Nice. Yo. Oh, if he went for a spike right there, then I don't know if it would have worked. Probably not, but still, it could have been sick. Just to steal the game back. Oh. It's all good. So, talk to me a little bit as far as what are you seeing? What do you see that's not working for you? Like, what do you see? Like, what are you trying to accomplish when you're in neutral that you're thinking to yourself, okay, like I don't get why this isn't working, or like I don't get why I'm just getting out of stuff, or like if it's misinputs, that's different. But like, what's your thought process right now in neutral?
As far as what I feel is not working, I feel like I kind of don't know how to counter juggling a lot.
As far as like getting down, like when you're being juggled, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like and then like platform pressure too.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say I've killed you twice with up tilt on the platform, and that I think is partially thanks to Marth's buff that he got a while ago for his up tilt. So yeah, I think it tippers every single time if you're on a platform now. It just, at least on these platforms. I don't know about Battlefield because this platform is like a millimeter higher, so some characters can up smash it and some can't. For him, it puts you at perfect tipper range. I can say this, as far as if you're trying to get down, if you're being juggled in the middle of the stage, like somewhere up here, and you have your jump, I would be trying my best to get to the ledge. And the reason why I say get to the ledge is because if you're fighting against a competent player who's going to catch your landing, trying to land on top of someone is just not going to work, right? I'm either going to hit you with an up tilt, hit you with an up smash, dash out of the way and F smash you. You're going to land on my shield and I'm going to get a grab, or I'm going to nair out a shield, or I'm going to up B out a shield. If you happen to air dodge like this to try and get down and you land anywhere on the stage, I'm going to be able to dash and get a grab, dash and get a pivot cancel forward tilt, dash and get a dash attack. Probably wouldn't do it with Marth, but for the most part, you don't want to land on the stage if you can help it. Or sorry, if you can land on the stage without getting hit, sure. But if you have to fight your way down, if I'm standing right underneath you, you have to basically give into the fact that you've been checkmated and say, I have to either go to a platform to get my jump back, or just go to the ledge and get ledge trapped, right? And although it sounds a little bit counterintuitive because like you don't want to be juggled and you don't want to be ledge trapped, I'll admit, and I've had this happen to me many times, where if you just try to get down on top of somebody, typically like a character like Cloud, for example, or even Lucina or Marth, if you try and get down, they just walk around and they up tilt you. And as soon as you try and do something like cheeky to get down, like hey, let's say you land on a platform with landing leg like this, they just go like this and hit you off stage. And now that you're off stage, even though you got your jump back, you just took 2 extra hits that you didn't have to take, and you're being ledge trapped anyways, right? So instead of trying to do some risky maneuver to get down. You're much better off just going to the corner. If they chase you to the corner and they go up on the platform and they go under the platform and try and ledge trap you, you'll be very surprised how often a lot of players will actually let you land in the corner right here and try and make a read on if you're going to shield or if you're going to jump or if you're going to like try and fight them out of the corner, right? Quite a few times too, I'd have you in like a juggle situation, and eventually I'd have you over here, and then I'd just go right to the roll distance and just wait for you, right? Because I want to try and kill you if I can, right? If you, let's say, are drifting down, and I try and jump and hit you like this before you even touch the ground, and you just air dodge to get past me, now that you've gotten down, and I'm going for a fair like this and completely missing, or a back air and completely missing, now you can get down and then run across the stage or go wherever you want to. So I'm going to try and box you out as much as I possibly can. And if that means staying right here and protecting basically from here and everything behind me and keeping you in the corner, I'd prefer to have that versus trying to go like this and catch you and completely missing. Especially if I know that you still have your air dodge, right? If you don't have your air dodge, then I'm going to just kill you, right? Like if you air dodge like this, which you should never ever do. The only time you should ever air dodge like this, realistically, is if someone chases you with their double jump to try and hit you like this. Because if I go like this with like a double jump up air and you air dodge up here, there's no way I can get to the ground, get over to you, and then punish you before you can do anything, right? So the best ways I would say to get out of a juggle situation is if someone commits with their double jump, you're basically free to use your jump or use your air dodge to get away from them because they can't possibly go higher than you, right? And if you happen to air dodge, like I said, they can't get down faster than you. If you do happen to go to a platform, as far as if you're trying to get off of a platform, you may want to try and tilt your shield down if someone's pressuring you a lot. Or if you happen to get hit on your shield, start getting into the habit of not always jumping off of platforms. I'd say that's the most common thing to do is jump off of platforms because it's just the easiest thing to do. More often than not, you'll stay on your platform, someone will hit your shield once, and as soon as they do, you think the coast is clear, so you drop shield, or not drop shield, you jump out of shield and you just try to escape. Right? Another thing that can happen is, let's say if I'm going to read that, let's say if I'm right here and I'm up tilting you, right? If you're in a shield, as soon as I hit your shield, I'm going to jump and try and hit you for jumping because most players would jump there. So I'll do something like this into a jump or something like that. Or I'll do like an up tilt into like a double jump and try and catch you. If you know, and this is like a sharking situation, it doesn't happen that often or it happens often, but it's not something that people talk about a lot, is if I happen to be, or if you happen to be in this position, you can try and make a read on my offensive option, right? So if you think I'm going to up tilt your shields and then stay down here, let's say I go like this and I keep on up tilting you, I'm going to let you jump, right? Then that's one of the situations where you can jump. But if I go like this and then I try and jump and catch your jump, but you stay in shield, I'm now in disadvantage because I wasted my double jump and I have lag right above you, in which case you could jump out of shield and hit me like this, jump out of shield like this. Probably wouldn't up B with Marth in this situation to try and get a hit. It's not really worth doing. You can be offensive like that, or if you see that I'm going to go for like a double jump up air to catch your jump, you can just fall through the platform, right? Fall through the platform and now you're down. And as far as another mix-up, I guess you could say, is if I think that you're going to, let's say, come down and try and hit me, let's say you want to come down like this, hit me, or like a falling up air into something like that, I might shield under the platform. If you see this shield, that's also a cue that you're allowed to jump. Right? Either jump off the platform or you can go like this to get down off the sides, right? You don't actually have to try and attack, but just you might as well throw out a hitbox behind you in case I happen to like go like this and try and catch you or something, right? Or go like this, right? It is kind of a lot, but I would say the number one thing that's like the number one takeaway as far as getting off of a platform is just don't panic when you're on a platform. Okay? There's a couple characters that can finesse you if you're on a platform. I'll say like Snake can put C4 on you. Characters with command grabs like Captain Falcon's up B or Bowser side B, they can just jump and grab you off of a platform. And also Marth does have the ability to jump on platforms with you and go for a shield breaker. I'll admit that this setup though is pretty slow. So in order for them to actually get the shield break, they would have had to like hit your shield a couple times first and just go for like a quick tap. If you let all of that happen and you stay in shield the entire time, then that's kind of your bad as far as like you had 3 opportunities to do something and you just waited for them, right? So as far as that goes, yeah, I'd say it's a very special case as far as Marth having that happen. I haven't seen that happen in a very long time, and I personally don't land it because players don't let me do that, right? They don't let me just jump and shield break them like that. So I wouldn't worry about that particular thing. But as far as just getting off, just take your time, right? If you're dropping shield, and you're walking around up here, you also don't want to do that. You don't want to fight on a platform, right? If you want to like go like this or something, like try to hit through the platform, I don't even know if Marth is able to. I don't think he really can. Like he kind of can. I wouldn't recommend doing that either, because if you have your opponent crouching like this, they see that you do that and they go like this and they kill you. Okay. So in this next game, we're gonna just play normal, and I'll try and call out some of the situations. And I really want you to pay attention to when you're stuck on a platform or when I'm stuck on a platform. And if you are not successful, what happened, right? Did you drop your shield early? Did you try and just come straight through the platform and I waited for you and I shielded, then grabbed you? Did you jump and I caught your jump, right? And like as far as in the game, there's so many different things that you can track. This is still one of the, in my opinion, one of the main spots in the game that has to be tracked, right? Like there's neutral, tech chasing, ledge trapping, edge guarding, juggling, and then sharking platforms too. So notice too, when I had you on the platform there, I opted to try and cover the inside of the stage versus the outside. So if you are going to jump off, it felt like it was safer to go to the ledge than to try and land in the middle, because that's where I was, right?
Okay.
So what you did was right, is what I'm saying. It wasn't wrong. You know he's sick.
Oh.
So right there, you got stuck forward tilting on the platform. If you want to come through with like a fair, I probably still wouldn't recommend it. If you want to come through with a nair, down air, or up air. Just something that's going to hit more all around you. So right there, as soon as you hit my shield, I just ran to the inside of the stage to get away from wherever you were, since you were on the right side. And it's only for a split second, but if you know where you're supposed to go, you don't have to hesitate getting down, right? Good catch. I tried to parry that. I was expecting nair. It's okay. The same idea. It's all good. Yep. Also, notice how patient I was getting out of the corner there, right? I didn't try and force my way off the ledge, and I got the reversal. It took a couple tries, but it was better than trying to jump over top of you or do something crazy and then getting killed. Oh, jeez, as I say that.
Why down here?
Yep, that's it. Good stuff. Super dead. I was gonna say, I want to see that shield breaker come out a little bit more. Even in a situation like that, it was barely charged, realistically, right? The charge that you got was like not even half charged, but it was enough because there was shield damage that had been on from before, right? So I would say we haven't really talked about shield management very much, but if you notice that you're landing tipper forward tilts, tipper back airs, basically tipper anything on shield, it does way more shield damage, right? So it opens the door for those shield breakers where you can catch someone off guard.